Hi everyone and welcome to today's video on 5 ways to save money fast. So these days we're all looking to cut our expenses and save some money. So I'm going to tell you 5 top tips for how you can do that today. Be sure to like the video, it really helps out the channel, so thank you for liking the video. Also, if you do want to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe. You can just click the button down below to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Let's get into the video and I'll give you my top tips to save money fast. Number 1 is to automate your savings or pay yourself first. This is my biggest money saving hack because I think it is the best way to save money. All you need to do is set up automatic deposits into your savings account so that as soon as your income comes in, it's automatically transferred over to your savings. That way you are paying yourself first before the money goes to bills or other expenses. You will need to work out what is manageable for you, but once you do, you'll be surprised how much your savings can add up. This is because when you automate your savings, you don't see that money in your account and you don't think of it as money that's ready for you to spend. So because you're not seeing it, you'll be surprised at how much your money does add up in your savings account. If you only follow one of the tips in this video, I really hope it is that one because it really can save you so much money. Number 2 is to reduce your bills. So there are certain bills that can be shopped around for or negotiated. These include utility bills and things like phone and broadband contracts. Consider if there are any ways that you can reduce these bills, either by negotiating them down or by shopping around for better deals. It's often worth giving your supplier a call to see if there's anything they can do. They might be able to reduce your monthly cost by putting you on a different plan or putting you on a fixed cost plan. So there are things that they can do and that will mean that you can reduce your bills. If not, shop around and see if you might be able to get a better deal elsewhere. It's always worth looking around to see if you're going to get any benefits from switching. You can check on comparison sites to see what your costs might be with another supplier, or you can just give them a call and see what they can do for you if you switch to them. This goes for things like phone and broadband contracts too. You can look on comparison sites as well and see if you could get a better deal elsewhere. And then if you do want to stay with your current company, you could always put this to them and see if they can do you a better deal to stay with them, because they will want to keep you as a customer. So there you can stay with them and you can still get a reduced cost. This should help you to negotiate a better rate, or if you do see a better deal elsewhere, then you could consider switching to them and saving on your monthly costs. Number 3 is to return any items that you don't need and sell any unwanted items. This is a great way to save money and get a little extra pocket money. The first thing to consider is if you have anything lying around that you've bought recently and you just haven't bothered returning yet. Because if you actually return the items that you don't want, you can save some money that way. You'll be surprised how many people just hang on to the items that they order because they can't be bothered to return them. So actually, if you just return the items you don't want, you can save yourself a good amount of money. This means that the money that you spent on these unwanted items can now go back into your bank account and you can put it into your savings. You could also look around your house, see if there's anything that you have that you don't want anymore. You could sell things like books, clothes, music, games, anything that is unwanted and someone else might find value in. You can sell these online. I'll leave some links in the description for the kinds of places that you can sell these online, but that money can also go towards your savings. By returning items that you don't need and selling your unwanted items, you can get yourself a good amount of money that you can put into your savings, and every little helps. Number 4 is to cut your fuel costs. So fuel costs can be a big expense for many of us, and there are a few ways that you can cut down on your fuel costs. First of all, consider whether your car use is essential. So could you perhaps get public transport like the bus or the train, or could you walk, which is even better for you? Think about whether your car use is essential. Now for many of us it is essential, so if you can't cut it out altogether, then here are some ways that you can reduce it. The first thing that you can do is to shop around for the cheapest fuel prices in your area. even if you have to take a small detour to get there, it can be worth it to save on every litre. Other things that you can do to save on your fuel costs are to sign up to loyalty schemes that can add up to money off vouchers. Also, make sure that there is no excess weight in the car because that can increase your fuel costs. And also be sure to check your tyre pressure regularly because that can have an impact on how much fuel you're using as well. So those were a few tips on how you can reduce your fuel costs, which will save you money overall. Number 5 is to take advantage of free cash. So it's always worth looking around to see if there are any ways that you can get yourself some free cash, or even to get a discount, because a discount can really help you save money too. In terms of free cash, there are lots of different ways where you can get yourself some free cash. If you're thinking about switching accounts, then often banks will pay you a good amount of money to switch accounts to them. So there are a lot of different banks that do offer this at the moment. I'll link some down below, but that could mean if you're willing to switch your current account to them, that you could get up to £170 worth of free cash just for switching banks. As I said, I'll leave links to those in the description if you're interested in that. Thinking about banks that will pay you to sign up for an account with them, there are some banks that will pay you to open a savings account with them. So Chase were doing a referral program. I'm sure they will resume that in the future. Also, Chip do offer a referral program, so you can get £10 for signing up to a Chip account, which is quite good, and it's a good way to get a free bit of money. And they do have a high interest rate on their savings account, and they increase that regularly, so it's worth checking out. I'll leave a link to that below, and if you do sign up, they give you £10 free. So it's always worth keeping an eye and checking if there are any referral programs or sign-up bonuses around at the moment. I'll also keep you updated on those here on this channel, so check back for more on this. Also, in addition to banks, there are some investing apps that will give you bonuses just for signing up. I know that Free Trade still have their referral program on at the moment, and if you sign up through a link, I'll leave mine below, then you can get a free share worth up to £200. So it's definitely worth signing up. It's completely free, and then you can get yourself a free share and check out the account. Those are some ways that you can get yourself some free cash. Also, thinking about discounts, when you're shopping online, you can just Google for discounts, see if there are any discounts going around, get yourself a discount code. There's also an extension on Chrome called Honey, which will give you some offers, so you can just add that on Chrome and then you can get yourself some discounts that way. Besides looking on Google for discount codes or using Honey, you can also check your existing debit or credit cards, because often they will have offers and discounts, or maybe it's cashback, so they will often have some good deals as well, so you can check out those on the debit cards or credit cards that you currently have. I personally have an Amex credit card, and that gives me access to lots of discounts and offers to places that I shop at anyway, so it's always worth checking out if there are any discounts for something that you're going to buy. That's it for today's video. Those were 5 ways to save money fast. I hope you found it useful and you got some top tips out of it for how you can save money. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like it. It really helps out my channel and I really appreciate it. Also, if you do want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that too. So just click the button down below and you can subscribe to the channel to see more videos from me. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope to see you next time.